Good day. So I want to talk about Drake. So the rapper, singer, whatever he is, but that's who I will be talking about today. Now, so if you don't know, Drake came out with a meal. So he collaborated with McDonald's. Now the name of this meal, this combo meal, is called the Athers Meal, and it's branded. The packaging anyway is branded with his logo, the OVO. So if you don't know what OVO stands for, that is October's very own. So his birthday is October 24th. So that's his logo, OVO, October's very own. Now, October, let's talk about that just briefly. Now, October is a very strong month for demons. As a matter of fact, it is the strongest month of the year when they have the most power. So keep that in mind. All right, now his logo, which I'll have a picture of that on the screen, but his logo is the picture of an owl. So you'll see this owl on his shirt. All right, so it always means something. Trust me, especially with these celebrities. Now with this meal, I believe that it's only available in Canada. Now the slogan that they have with this meal, where night owls land. So that's the slogan, where night owls land. Now you may ask yourself, well, what's wrong with the meal? What's wrong with the owl? What's wrong with the OVO brand? So if you was wondering that, I'm gonna explain it to you so you don't have to wonder anymore. So let me explain it to you. So first of all, let's kind of change gears. I want to talk about a demon named Moloch. All right, and in the end, you'll see how all of this ties in together. So Moloch, this is the demon of child sacrifice. So ladies, if you've ever had an abortion, you formed a covenant with this demon named Moloch, because again, it is the demon of child sacrifice. So if you've ever been through anything like that, it is a covenant that you have made with this demon Moloch. So a covenant is just that you have a binding contract with this demon. So if you had an abortion, you want to pray to break this contract and to lift this covenant with Moloch. Now, they have a secret society that's called Bohemian Grove. So this is where the elite people, the stars, celebrities, that type thing. So that's why most people probably haven't heard of it. But I like to just call it like another branch of the Illuminati. Illuminati, they have so many different, what I call branches, skull and bones and other things. But anyway, Bohemian Grove is the name of that. It is a secret society for the elite. Now, with Bohemian Grove, what they do is they worship a huge owl. So I actually have that picture on the top of the screen as well. So it's this huge owl that's like a large statue, and this is something that they worship. So when they worship this statue, they use it in a ceremony that's called cremation of care. Cremation of care. All right. The owl represents Moloch. All right. So the owl represents Moloch. So, okay, so let's kind of piece this together. So if I'm telling you that Drake, the OVO, his logo is the owl. All right. That's his logo. He's teamed up with McDonald's with this. All right. Moloch is the demon of child sacrifice. All right. Bohemian Grove, they worship this same exact owl. Well, I guess it's only one owl, but yeah, they worship this owl. Now, and they use this owl, they worship him in this ceremony called cremation of care. All right. Cremation. So something's being destroyed, something's being burnt. So I think you can kind of put this together. So something is being sacrificed to this owl. All right. And with Moloch, you sacrifice children or kids. All right. And this owl represents Moloch. So when you're seeing this owl as Drake's logo, that's what it's representing. It is representing Moloch. All right, he's tied into McDonald's. So if you haven't heard about McDonald's, they have a lot going on too. They're mixing stuff in the meat, human stuff in the meat. But anyway, that's a whole nother video. So just to let you know, to give you that information so that you'll know that. But I mean, just about all of these restaurants are tied up into this demonic stuff. So some information I thought would be good for you to know. Everyone have a great day.